I'm Mateen Syed. It's my pleasure to be with Shailesh Mehta, the chairman of PanIIT USA. Shailesh, it's a pleasure to have you here.
It's my pleasure too.
Shailesh, as we all know, IIT has come to be recognized as one of the most prestigious brands in the world. And PanIIT USA does some amazing things of bringing all these alumni together. So wanted this opportunity to ask you, how PanIIT came about and what it does.
Well, as you pointed out, that the IIT alumni have achieved amazing success, and it has created its own reputation globally. Every individual IIT has a large number of successful IITians and large number of alumni in US. And there are many individual IIT alumni organizations. PanIIT USA is an organization that facilitates the interaction between the intra-IIT, if I may say. So that if you're from IIT Delhi, and if you want to interact with somebody from IIT Mumbai or Bombay, then PanIIT is the place where it's an umbrella type organization. And this organization was created, since you asked me about its history, a few years back, when there was a very interesting coverage, was done in 60 minutes, about the success of the IITian. And if I may recall, that in that coverage they said most successful people in alumni are coming from this Indian institutes, was a total surprise to the rest of the world. And from that point on, this organization took birth that we are IITians, and we have to have an umbrella type organization so that all campuses are part of a PanIIT. And that's the genesis of the creation of PanIIT organization. Now, what PanIIT's mission is, as I stated, that first and the foremost, provide a platform to interact between other IITs. You always interact with your own classmate, your batchmate, and sometimes your own IIT campus. But there is no platform that can facilitate interacting with another IIT. And every IIT has the share of successful alumni. So PanIIT primary mission is to facilitate that platform. Second thing is, in order to support it, it has built the PanIIT database, the PanIIT directory, and the PanIIT newsletter, which kind of keeps people engaged and enhances the interaction. PanIIT USA also helps where there are smaller cities where may not be enough critical mass for individual IIT to form its own alumni organization. PanIIT seeds the capital to create a local chapter where an PanIIT chapter starts instead of a PanIIT Kanpur chapter or IIT Kanpur chapter or IIT Bombay chapter. So these are the primary mission, and of course, as we interact and exchange ideas, it helps enhancing the IIT brand, which we think is an excellent brand today.
One of the big tent events of PanIIT is the global conference, as we call the Global Leadership Conference that happens here and also in India alternately. Wanted your take on how we put this together and the level of confidence that has been increasing every year.
Well, PanIIT Global Conference is a very unique conference. And as you pointed out, every year it enhances. First of all, there is a tremendous effort goes into in putting this conference together. Secondly, it is much broader in terms of the content it offers. So it only not attracts IIT alumni, but even others. The conference, one of the agenda is, of course, networking. It's like any other conference. And PanIIT provides that networking platform for the attendees. But second, also, is it's not limited to a specific vertical. We have a technology dimensions, we have self-fulfillment decision, we have a give back This coming conference, we have a panel on give back, where so many successful IITs made not money, but they've given back to the society. We have women's conference. We have leadership subjects. So the conference is a much broader offering. And the quality of the speakers at the conference are amazing. I mean, this particular conference, we have chairman of and CEO of Cisco speaking. We had to this conference Bill Gates, Jack Welch. So it's not just a alumni event. It's an event where some of the most successful global leaders like to participate, share their wisdom. So this conference to me is a very critical to achieve all the missions that I mentioned. As I said, it provides connectivity, and younger IITian alumni get their inspirations with making successful, I don't want to use the word older, but seniors. The seniors learn from youngers an opportunity to invest or to work with them. The non-IITians meet with IITians. There are people who have achieved a stage in life where they want to give back to the society. There are people who give money. There are people who give time. And that facilitates that interaction. And there are a lot of rich subjects. This particular conference, I'm very happy that we have people like Salman Khan Academy speaking. We have, in a subject very different than Mr. John Chambers will be speaking on the subject. Or we have a women's conference. So it's a conference that, one of the most, I think, important conference. And it's a part of the PanIIT organization.
To add to what you said, I think this also enhances the brand of IIT. And beyond that, it appeals to a much broader audience. I have been to, last 5 conferences, and I see a lot of rich content and a lot of diversity in terms of the quality of global leaders that come together. So I think there is a lot in it for beyond, like you said, IITians.
Absolutely. As you know, the conference theme is the Internet of People. What we're saying here is we have shown the Internet of Things is a very hard subject these days. But what we're saying that people are even more important. How we bring variety of ideas together, and in that context, all the conference verticals are very carefully designed. We have a very rich content on each of them. We have people who want to talk about Internet of Things, and we have people who want to talk about cloud, and we have people who want to talk about give back. As I said, we do have a variety of subjects, variety of speakers. But above all, let me tell you my personal experience. Whenever I go to the PanIIT conference, I come back with something that enhances the quality of my own life. Whether I come back with an idea that I should be focusing on this, my health, or whether I come back with an idea that maybe this is a social area I should focus, or even a business idea. But it is always a tremendous return on investment. If you ask me, I'm a financial guy, so we always look at every transaction is what is your return on investment or ROI. I find that there is no other conference I know where I can get such an ROI.
Shailesh, thank you so much for sharing those thoughts. Appreciate it.
Thank you.